Hey again, guys, it's Richard Lewis with the AZOI Office and Industrial Team over here at SVN Desert Commercial Advisors. Wanted to go through and create another video that's actually specific to you office condo owners out there. So myself and my team do a lot of work within the office condo space for both investors and owner users. And very commonly when we're assessing the value of an office condo, what we want to do is we want to really establish the knowns about the property. And so in the early 2000s, we saw a lot of these condos that were built, and obviously with recorded plat maps, if you pull them up, you'll see basically a calculation table that may or may not go through and speak to a difference of square footage from gross versus net square footage. It's important to denote that within many office condos, that you have both a net or usable square footage and a gross square footage that's usually going to be an inclusive amount of your allocation of common area elements. And what I mean by that is that when a lot of these condos were developed, unless you own the entire building, you're going to have a certain percentage of the riser room or the electrical room. And in some instances, there's a few office condo developments out there in the market that have and feel like more large Class A office buildings. They've got common area restrooms, they've got ground floor lobbies, they've got elevators, they've got all the support structure for that. And so on those gross square footages, what they're doing is they're calculating your pro rata share of those elements within the condo. And it's important to denote that that's the square footage that you pay taxes on. That's the square footage that we as brokers look at as your actual true square footage. Yes, you have a net square footage that's usable within the walls of the office condo, but you also have a pro rata ownership of those common area elements that as an owner, you benefit from, and that any buyer would also benefit from, or would ultimately have to have. If they bought a freestanding building, they'd still have to have a riser room, and if they'd still have to have an electrical room. So those are elements that are important to denote. And many times we get asked questions as to why those discrepancies exist. And really at the end of the day, it just comes out down to this. You have usable square footage in the office condo, and then you have your additional allocation of elements that you have to run your business out of that space, which is your gross square footage. If you have any questions or if it's worth kind of diving into the details as it pertains to your office condo, let me know. We're very versed in this. We'd happy to be a resource for you. Again, Ricky with the AZOI Office and Industrial Team at SVN Desert Commercial Advisors. I do appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great day.